Hey guys, what's up? So I know I haven't done a video in a little bit. We're out on the porch today. It's a little chilly. I had a nice storm yesterday, but it's not too bad. Today I want to talk a little bit more about getting back to the budget. I know in some of my recent videos I've kind of strayed from that, but it is really what my channel is all about. So I'm going to go through a few things that I got and then go through kind of a more budgety kit. So first thing I got is stainless steel water bottle. It says stainless steel right on it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, but I got this at Goodwill for $1. I just need to clean it out, put her in the fire, good to go. You can buy a stainless steel water bottle from other companies for anywhere from $10 to if you get a clean canteen, you're looking at $20. So just be sure you check out places like Goodwill. You're gonna find I made sure I couldn't push it in my fingers. I know you can get aluminum or steel water bottles at Dollar General, Dollar Tree, something like that, but those you pretty much all aluminum and you can push them in, and this one you can't. So next thing, which I think a lot of people forget about, are candles. I picked up a bunch of candles at Goodwill. This I got 1 dozen hand dipped. They're all about this size. It's probably about 3.5 inches or so, because they're perfect for my fire kit, which I'll show later. I also got like this little tin holder for a candle. This was $2 with the candle, and then I got a bunch of candles about this size, just as like a lantern, something I can take with me that's not going to break, like something with glass would. Next thing, this is 2 ounces of lamp oil. Okay, I know a lot of people use kerosene or other types of fuel, but recently I've been watching a lot of McDodge. I don't know if you guys get National Geographic, but he uses lamp oil as an accelerant. So you can pick up a bottle. Let's see, this is 32 ounces at Walmart for $3. You can get a bigger one for $5.50. And then I just use a little funnel. You got some little bottles that have a little, they're hard to find. I actually got these bottles at Goodwill too. They have a little squirter on them. See that little hole there in the middle so that it doesn't come pouring out. But I got a couple of those. So that also goes in my fire kit. And then of course you got the Bic lighters, some Gorilla Tape. I know this isn't the cheapest stuff, but it's going to work for you. Crazy glue, just some, you can get the cheap stuff. I like to get the stuff that you can't squish, because then otherwise if they pop in your pack, it's a mess. Then I got some carabiners. They aren't the cheap, that aren't going to do nothing for you, that are just for looks carabiners, but they aren't climbing carabiners either. This is a safe working load of 150 pounds. So I got a couple of those put on my pack, and I'll show you the pack here in a minute. I just want to kind of show you some of that stuff here. Another thing that I picked up recently is I think it's an 85-15, 85% wool blanket at a military surplus store. It's not, 100%, but it's the best I could do. I think it was $15, something like that. You don't have to spend too much money on that stuff. I don't think that's going to work, so I'll just pick it up. So this is a bag that I got at Goodwill. Wolf Creek, 2 pockets for $3 maybe. I couldn't find a good one that had water bottle pockets, which is really my favorite, but I couldn't find it, so I just went with it. But one item I have a bunch of here is bandanas. And I'm going to cut to kind of my fix-it kit, which this isn't part of the budget part. But so what I have for my first aid kit is I have triple antibiotic, burn cream, super glue, duct tape, tweezers, some pills, and a bandana. And that's really all you need. You use a bandana for gauze, you can use duct tape for band-aids. For what you can carry, well, I think I have a tourniquet in here too, but for what you can carry in a big kit, I mean, you're going to need a duffel bag full of stuff if you're going to carry anything worthwhile, really. This here is a little sewing kit. Got a couple needles, some scissors, some heavy-duty thread, some safety pins, rubber bands, etc. I just basically took a military kit and bolted up a little bit. But, I mean, you know, I had all that first aid kit stuff, and it's great if you already have it, but don't go out and buy all that stuff, guys. I mean, what are you gonna spend a bunch of money and carry 15 band-aids with you? I mean, it's not gonna do a whole hell of a lot for you. Alright, let's cut to the fire kit. So this is one of the MSR Seagull kits. This is the smallest one. I think it's 1.5 quarts or something like that. I can't remember. But it's a container, and it's what I keep my fire kit in. So, like I showed before, this is my lamp oil. I have a couple of those candles in there. Flint. Fur-cloth, wet fire. Little sea steel. A lighter, some fat wood. Lamp wick that's charred on one end. There. And then 2 fire steels. This Exotech one with the striker, and then this is just the regular one. And I can use this as the striker. And then I also have in this little piece of leather right here is a magnifying glass, so I can use the sun. So basically what I went for with my fire kit is I wanted something that obviously had a bunch of redundancies, and I wanted something that was going to last. So, I mean, you can start a fire with any of the stuff in here, but I wanted to be able to sustain it if it started raining. I wanted to be able to carry it into my shelter, you know, if I had to, and just have a bunch of different ways to do it, so that if one way doesn't work, I'm not screwed. You know, if you only carry a lighter, once that lighter goes out, then what? If you only carry matches, what happens when you run out of matches? You know, so you just got to think about all that stuff, and that's just kind of what I went into when I was thinking about my fire kit. But that's the most comprehensive kit I have ever put together as far as a fire kit. Probably the best kit I've ever put together. We want to talk about price real quick. You know, just buy the big thing right here. Just $3. You know how many? There's 32 ounces in here. That's gonna last you a long time. So, you know, less than $1 for this. Those candles, I got 12 of them for $1. So this is what, 10 cents in there. Magnifying glass, couple bucks there. $5 for the ferrocerium rod. You know, $5 here and there. It adds up, but you know, you just start with the basics. Like, originally my first fire kit was a lighter, char cloth I had made, and some fat wood. You can get fat wood for like $1 if you can't find it anywhere. I actually bought this fat wood just so I'd had some on hand. You can find it in the woods. But I mean, that's, if you got fat wood, $5 for a fire steel, put a candle in there, and some lamp oil. You know, you're talking about a $7 kit right there. But you got your bases covered, and then as you acquire more funds, you can, you know, branch out and get some other items that you maybe couldn't get to begin with. Just important to have your bases covered, and just always look at your kit and see what you can change, how you can make it better, how you can make it different, for whatever works for you best. But I'm going to be working on more of a budgety kit, guys, and I'm going to put something together and go through it with you guys so we can kind of get back to the budget on, you know, what, not having to spend an arm and a leg on for certain stuff. Alright? So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.